Right. So this week's scripted moment. You're not gonna believe this. So it happened, I think, a week ago, right? But you know, at the end of a game like Super Sunday, they show the table at the end. So I don't know if you've actually seen this. So they did it, but they accidentally put Villa 3 points. They accidentally added 3 points for Aston Villa, and they moved their goal difference up by 2 on accident.
Before they played?
And yeah, Aston Villa then won, and their goal difference went up by 2.
It's scripted.
So we have found the ultimate scripted moment, literally.
Literally. Football is
It doesn't get better.
It's a script. And that proves it.
Yeah.
It should be investigated.
It was very... Yeah, it was disappointing you couldn't do it last week because we had such a good... It was there. It was there. You let us down big time. You let us down so much.
Well, you know. Exactly the 3 points.
Yeah, so that was that one. Basically proves that football is scripted. And then the other one is this week, which is just Chelsea beating Spurs at Stamford Bridge.
After Thiago Silva announced he's going to leave.
Yeah, I mean, it was just always going to happen.
100%.
Because we have won there once in 30 years.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're talking about. There is nothing to really talk about.
Let's talk about Spurs. And you absolutely you won the league in October or November, and now you're sitting not going to get top 4. And is Postecoglou a bit of a fraud?
He's stubborn. I'll give him that. Puts you to shame. That's difficult.
Very difficult.
He said, because you know how we've been like conceding so many set pieces. He was like, he said, I'm going to find success here, and that's not because of set pieces.
Right.
So he's just basically anything that goes against him, he sort of just doesn't care about. He just
deflects.
like dismisses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Ange in or Ange out?
Oh, definitely Ange in. I mean, the fact that people would be Ange out is ridiculous.
I do think 5th is your level, though, because I don't think you're better than Villa. And I think next year you're going to be in real trouble because Chelsea look like they're coming back under Pochettino. And Newcastle, you'd think they come up stronger when they get injuries back. And I think you'll be in big trouble next year. Son, another year older.
Yeah, so I mean, so do I. The biggest problem, right? Do you know what the biggest problem for us? It wasn't actually Harry Kane leaving. It's Son being older. Because if Son was like in his prime, like 2 years ago, right? I would think, well, he can still carry us somehow.
Yeah.
So,
you
like,
don't want to
fourth,
be that
maybe.
team. You don't want to be carried.
No, I know, but like our 11 is very good. I think like the first 11, I think is strong. It's a strong team.
It's probably the 5th best 11 in the league.
Yeah, but it is a strong Premier League, to be fair. So like 5th is pretty good. And if you have then like a world class player up front, you know, you can sort of get away with the 5th overall best team because he might push you 4th.
Yeah.
Whereas now we have a strong 11, but with a very mid front line.
Yeah, your front line's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I still think Son's a good striker. I think he's run out of beans at this point in the season.
No, I think Son is a good striker, but Kulusevski and I don't know Johnson, who really starts on your left.
It was Werner, but then he got injured, so now it's Johnson.
Yeah, your front line, you've got Kulusevski, Johnson, Richarlison, Werner. 4, like they wouldn't get near the team, and they wouldn't even get near the Villa team. I mean, Johnson, he wouldn't even Nottingham Forest's best player.
No, I know. Yeah, I agree. and it's a massive problem
Yeah.
because we've spent 100 million on Richarlison and Johnson.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And your midfield, I feel like you could do with that, like Maddison, Basuma. They're good and all, but you don't have their like world class one.
Yeah, I think I would like it a lot if we signed like Polina.
Honestly, I'm not even lying. I was thinking exactly the same then. And Polina, he's perfect for you lot.
Yeah, I agree. I would love Polina. Basuma's good, but he's like the first 10 games of the season he was unbelievable, and since then it's just kind of not the same.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that you had the most perfect midfield three in the league a few months ago. That was back when you were winning the league, or when you won the league in October.
Yeah. It is a good midfield.
It's an inconsistent
good
midfield.
Yeah, it doesn't help that Bentancur is injury prone.
Yeah.
Like if he was always there, it would be a lot better. But
yeah,
he's not.
I just feel like you need that 10 out of 10 midfielder every week, like all the other teams have. Like Maddison, he's not 10 out of 10 every week. Neither is Basuma. Pape Sarr's still very young. And you need a Polina or someone like that.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense that Lo Celso hasn't started, because every time he comes on, right, he's very good. Like, but Maddison's been terrible since he's come back, and just won't play Lo Celso, which is disappointing.
Disappointing.
And he plays Højbjerg, and Højbjerg's just not. He can't play out from the back.
Time to go.
It's time to go. It's time to go. But yeah, I mean, we're weird because we don't play good football. No. And that's what the whole point of Ange was.
Yeah. You've literally just gone. When did you go? You've literally gone.
It's been like this for like 20 games, pretty much. Since like the 12th game of the season. You know, after the Chelsea one, where we lost like 4 players and stuff. Since then, we've just pretty much gone downhill.
It's mad. It's football. It's mad how it can just change. Like tactics, just run out of use in the end. It's like Football Manager when you use the same tactic for so long, and then just teams just suss you. And now Ange is panicking, going for the different tactics.
Yeah. Yeah. Next game will be like park the bus counter attack,
and then it'll go like no right winger.
yeah. There's a Jeremiah special, right? No one else is doing that.
Explain it, mate. Explain it. How the people.
Look, no, a magician doesn't reveal a secret. Okay, a magician doesn't reveal a secret. Let's just say Kulusevski went from the right to Spurs having no right winger. Let's just say that. Changed. We won the league.
Yeah.
Over Pep's Man City, by the way. Yeah, it's just odd because, do you know, we play so narrow as well, right? But we can't actually make a pass.
No.
Our whole thing is supposed to be tiki-taka, like quick passes, but no one can touch the ball. Like, no one looks up, no one is passing quickly. It's all slow. It's just shit. It's terrible. Football's bad.
Yeah. Do you think you'll finish 5th, or do you think you'll drop down more?
Well, I don't think we'll win a game for the rest of the season. No, I think we'll beat Burnley at home. But we've got Liverpool away and Man City at home. Still
you do well against City, though.
Yeah, but they go for the title.
Right? So Spurs playing
we
for
can't
nothing.
beat City.
Spurs are playing for nothing, right?
Yeah.
City. Well, Spurs are kind of playing for something. They're playing for like 5th now, aren't they? They're not going to get 4th.
No,
but
4th's done.
Would you rather lose to Man City so Arsenal don't win the league, or
Absolutely.
So you take losing to Man City? If I offered you now, you're guaranteed to lose to Man City. Would you take it?
Oh yeah.
It's terrible mental attitude. Terrible.
It's the second to last game of the season versus Man City. No, you can't do it. If Brighton were top of the league, right, and you were like 5th, of course you'd lose it. If it meant Brighton didn't win the league.
True. But what if you were still playing for 4th?
Well, no, it's over though, isn't it? Fourth.
Yeah, but you
So,
need a win to get
but
to
we're not.
fourth. Would it be the same attitude?
No. I take fifth. I'll take fifth.
You take fifth. So you take
Yep, absolutely.
not getting Champions League football in favour of Man City winning the league.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Big shout, because Champions League football would be huge for Tottenham.
Yeah, but when Arsenal winning the league, that can't happen. That just can't happen. Can't accept that.
Fair enough.
Mate, they're unbearable, Arsenal fans. Have you seen, like, on Twitter, they talk about stuff like field tilt and randoms. They think Kai Havertz is like Zidane. Imagine if they won the league.
That's true.
Can't deal with that.
I hope they do.
Cannot
win the
deal
league.
with it.
I want them to win the league. Fed up with Man City winning the league.
Mikel Arteta is already dreadful enough as it is. Like, he's unbearable. So, no, I'm okay. What do you think of Ange, the Tottenham project?
I don't like Ange, if I'm being honest. I just don't like him. I don't like the way he is. I don't like his attitude in the interviews. He comes across as Mr. Nice Guy, and then like he tries to give clever answers and all. He just thinks he's hard. I think he thinks he's hard. Ange Postecoglou thinks he's hard, and
I wouldn't fight him.
He thinks he's up there with the Artetas, the Guardiolas, the Klopps. When what's he done really? He's managed Celtic. He's managed in Australia. This is his first proper job, and he's acting like he's a manager with loads of pedigree to back his statements up when he's done nothing to suggest that he's going to do well with Tottenham, apart from 10 good games.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Patrick
I do
Vieira
believe
is a better manager than Ange Postecoglou.
Okay, right. Let's not do that. Patrick Vieira had you playing worse football than Roy Hodgson, okay? So we won't even go there.
Postecoglou's playing worse football than Hodgson.
No. We're still. I still think we'll do well. We just have things we need to. We've conceded 15 goals from set pieces this season. I think in the summer we'll sort that out. You know, we had the best set piece coach in the world last season, right? We had like the most corner goals. I think we conceded the least. And then Tottenham sacked him.
Why?
Just got rid of him. I don't know. And now we've got Mile Jednak
Oh, what a player!
on set pieces.
Is he a set piece coach?
Yeah, him and Ryan Mason. Like, what is that? So in the summer, get that gone, right? Let's just get a set piece coach in, or actually work on them, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, we'll see.
There are worrying things though. Like yesterday, when you think we should have been, like we're the experienced team versus Chelsea, they're a bunch of kids, and yet we play like we're a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Whose fault is that?
Like you, I'd say the players definitely. They're all very young. No, they're not very young, but they're just some of them are stupid at times.
Yeah.
Like I love you, Dogie, right? But how like his yellow card stuff and just all of them. Even Mickey van der Ven has moments where you're like, what are you doing? Basuma does it. Sarr does it. Romero obviously does it. We're just naive is the word. Naive. Very naive team.
Yeah, and I think you got a naive manager as well.
Yeah, that's fair. But when we bring Gyökeres in the summer, when we bring Jack Grealish in the summer, all will be good.
I don't understand Gyökeres, the links with Gyökeres. Why didn't you just get him last year? Why has it took him going to Portugal for a year to find out he's really good? It's ridiculous. And now he's going to cost anyone 80 to 100 million. Ridiculous.
I completely agree. I fully agree. I don't know what we do from here. I don't think we can really improve that much. Because our players are expensive. We don't sign good players most of the time. So
no, you need to do what like Brighton have done over the years. And basically invent good players.
Yeah, true.
Find like a Caicedo out of nowhere and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's Tottenham. Tottenham done. Fuck Tottenham. That's all I have to say about
What do we
Spurs.
think of Tottenham?
Shit. Our season's done. I've stopped. You know when you stop caring?
Yeah.
You know, we lost the North London derby, right? And usually for about 2 days after, I'm depressed. But like as soon as the game ended, I was like, okay, doesn't really bother me.
You've lost to Arsenal and Chelsea in a matter of like 3-4 days.
Yeah, I know, but it was just so expected. We lost 4-0 to Newcastle as well, just before that. And now we've got Liverpool away.
Oh my god. You could win
Which
that.
we're not winning.
Liverpool are gone.
No, we're not winning that. We do not beat Liverpool away.
Winning at Anfield isn't for everyone, to be fair.
No. You actually do have a very good record, don't you? Yeah. You always score really nice goals as well at Anfield.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
You always score like these amazing passing goals.
Every player touches the ball and all that. And we find it a bit easy, so what we do is like at least 10 passes before you score, lads.
Yeah.
So.
I've got a little topic actually we can do. So with the teams, I'll just go over a few and I'll see how you think. We can talk about how they'll do next year.
Mhm.
So Newcastle, do you see them? What do you see them doing next year?
Come August, I envisage. Easy for me to say. Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe not being there. And I imagine their starting 11 will be very good because they'll have all their players back from injury. They'll have signed a couple. I'm not sure who. But I think they'll be a lot better next year. I don't think they'll get top 4, but I think they'll finish above Villa.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Eddie Howe will be there.
Okay.
You?
I think Eddie Howe will be there. And I think they will finish top 4.
Interesting.
I think with Isak, Gordon, another year. Maybe they need a right winger they'll sign. I just think with their injuries, you look how they've been lately. I think that's how they'll be for the all of next
That's
season,
true, yeah.
basically. They won't have any Europe either.
No,
So
that's true.
they will. I think they'll get top 4. The home record,
Yeah.
it's just a bit good. What about Chelsea?
It's just so difficult. They're so inconsistent. I think if they stick with Poch, they'll do much better. I think they'll compete more, and I think they won't finish top 4, but they'll be top 6, top 7.
Yeah. They do play very good at times. Some of the players I like Cole Palmer's obviously just ridiculous. By the way, he can take free kicks as well, which I didn't know until yesterday. So that's just another thing added. They are inconsistent, very inconsistent. But if they sign a striker, I think they would be up there, like top 4 fighting.
Yeah, maybe.
I think if they sign a striker like an Osimhen, I think they'll be fighting top 4. Maybe around 5th.
I don't think Cole Palmer will be as good next year. I think he's having a bit of like a Bruno Fernandes season when he scored a lot of penalties. And I do think he's slightly overrated. He's obviously really good, but people are acting like his ball class and all. And like Cole Palmer isn't fit enough to lace Phil Foden's boots, and people are talking about him in them brackets.
He is.
No chance.
He plays better. He plays better than
No
Foden.
chance.
Like he's just more in the game than Foden, all the time.
Phil Foden's different class.
I actually think, right. I genuinely think Cole Palmer, because he's in his first season, you can't really say it, but I actually think he's one of the best players in the world.
That's the end of the podcast. We'll see you next week. That's ridiculous.
There's talks of in the England squad, should Palmer be there? I think not starting Palmer, you'd be not starting one of the best players on the planet.
That's absolutely ridiculous. That is the most
Look at
ridiculous thing you've ever said. That is
I
up
really
there
think it is.
with you saying you're a better footballer than Adama.
No, like Cole Palmer, I really think, like, I think he's going to be the best player, one of the best, top 3 in the Premier League, basically.
Ridiculous.
He'll be
Absolutely
looked at.
ridiculous.
He's already playing like it. He could be player of the
He's
season
in form.
this
His
year already.
form, is it? Yeah, but he's
It's
not.
not form. It's not form
It's
though, because
ridiculous.
every time he touches the ball, it's like, it's ridiculous. Like he picks up space, passes, he scores goals, he does everything.
He does, yeah, he does. But so's Mateta at the minute, and I'm not saying he's going to be top 3 in the world.
It's different though. Like Cole Palmer's obviously just a different class to Mateta.
Cole Palmer's obviously different class to Mateta, but he's not. See, you've just massively overrated him, and you're making me. I like Cole Palmer, but you're making me dislike him about how much you're overrating him.
I like every time I watch Chelsea, he's just the best player on the pitch every time.
He's a great player, and he is Chelsea's probably best player.
Oh, he's definitely the best player by a country mile.
I don't know.
Mate,
He's been their best player, but is he their best player?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Like
been
it's
their
not
best
even
player.
close. Think of like Sterling, right? Like he was bought as like this Premier League proven winger, world class, and Palmer is just like blown him out of the water pretty
Yeah.
much.
Definitely. I think next
He's
year
unbelievable.
we'll see a better reflection of Cole Palmer. And I hope he is unbelievable again, because he's great to watch when he's like it. But I just can't see him carrying it on. Can't see it.
Maybe he might not score the amount of goals next year, maybe, but I think his overall play, I still think will be like right up there.
I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, so do I.
I hope he does.
Even though I'm a Spurs fan, he's that good, right? As a Spurs fan, I love him. He's that good. Right, so Chelsea. What about United? What happens with them then?
Oh, that's such a difficult call. I mean,
The question is, it's all whether does Rashford become world class again?
yeah. But
Really?
Will Ten Hag be there? Will he? I don't understand what's
Can't see
going
it.
on at Man United.
I don't see Ten Hag being there.
Who do you see getting in?
Really don't. I mean, they're linked with Tuchel.
Do you think if Ten Hag obviously wins the FA Cup, which is very unlikely, but if they do, does he stay?
Yeah,
So
probably.
you think he's playing for his job for the FA Cup?
Yeah, I do. But he's not going to win it, so
I
he's going
think
to be gone.
Ten Hag should stay. And I think Ten Hag's been a bit unlucky this season with the amount of injuries he's had.
I do think with Lissandro Martinez, like they're a different team.
But his defence
To
have
be
been
fair.
like Johnny Evans and Willie Campbell are in. It's just been a horrific defence. The defence has been horrific.
Yeah, he has been unlucky.
I think he deserves one more season with a fully fit team.
Is it? Yeah, fair enough. It's just the tactics are mental. Like 2 passes and you're past their midfield, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just
But
mad.
in his defence, like Casemiro's gone,
yeah.
and the players
Eriksen.
are awful. I don't think the players are better than what they are. I think he's actually overachieved with the average starting 11. Rashford's been awful. Casemiro's been awful.
Højlund's young.
Højlund's young, yeah.
He has improved players.
Luke Shaw's been injured all season.
Yeah. Like he's made Garnacho a lot better.
Yeah, Garnacho,
McTominay.
McTominay.
Mainu. Yeah. I don't think it would be awful if he stayed, but I don't know. Like,
And if he goes, I just think United are back to square one where they were a couple of years ago.
yeah, that's fair enough. I actually might agree with you, actually.
Look at Arteta. But Arsenal could have easily sacked Arteta, trusted him. Now look. And I think United need to do the same with Ten Hag.
Yeah. I think it just all depends whether Rashford plays well.
Would you sell
Pretty
Rashford?
much. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't. That inconsistency is just.
Yeah, it's
I
hostile.
don't know. Can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's his attitude as well. I know people are like, "Oh, he's done nothing wrong," but literally, when you watch him, you can see he just is walking about.
Yeah. Taking my Palace hat off, right? And obviously, I really hope he stays and all. But Sal Rashford, play Garnacho on the left and his actual position, sign Elise, and that's what United need.
Maybe. I think Garnacho's better on the right though.
No, not for me. Cutting in on his right foot,
Really?
I think he's way better.
I like him on the right, and it would be awful for Elise if he did that.
Yeah. 100%.
If I was like with him, I'd be like, mate, you cannot do this. You cannot do this move. Please.
Don't
just
go
wait
to
for Pep
United or
Guardiola to
Chelsea.
ring.
Yeah, stay away from them
Yeah.
teams.
Just no. Yeah. I agree. Elise would improve them though. Also, right. This is going to sound mad. Anthony has looked a bit better lately.
Yeah, but no. Yes, but no.
Fair enough. Right. So, Man United, they could finish 10th. They could finish like 3rd. Couldn't they?
Yes.
Like, they're like upside and downside is so drastic.
100%. But Ten Hag, like, he's come to an FA Cup final 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Won the League Cup.
Yeah. Next year, if they sell the right players, like Martial, they've got a lot of players expiring contracts, so that get rid of some dead wood, like Martial.
Yeah.
Can't think of anyone else. But and then if they sign the right players, like let's say Jim's in now, I'd keep Maguire.
No,
he's been good lately. I'd keep Maguire.
Actually, you've swayed me to keep Ten Hag. Yeah, there's like the start of something good, isn't there?
It's like it's something. It's like the
it's
oven's
just
on
gonna take a few
preheat.
years. Yeah.
It's took a while to heat up, but
I like that. I think our next podcast, you mentioned the start, bench, sell. We will do that. I think on the next one, and we could also do like players maybe they could bring in or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I like it actually. There's something there.
Yeah,
Man United.
All of a sudden, you like Man United.
Yeah, but there's also a lot to not like. They could also finish 15th.
Yeah, that's so true.
Right. Before we'll do like a few more. We'll do your team, Crystal Palace. 1 year with Oliver Glasner. Next. Well, it'll be his first full season.
Yeah.
Where are you anticipating Palace to finish?
If you look at the Man Cities and Arsenals, no, it's still a tough one because it all depends on Eze, Elise, Gahey, Anderson. Like we actually have like 5-6 players worth over 40-50 million, and if we can keep them, and they'll get in most teams in the Premier League, but if we keep them, then and we signed one or two of the right players, maybe like a centre back, left back, maybe don't even need centre midfielder. I think we could be a very good season. I think we could qualify for Europe. I don't know which Europe, but I think we could qualify for Europe.
Yeah. Is he going to play the 3 at the back next year?
Yeah, that's his thing.
It is strong. When that midfield is strong, and the whole team is strong.
Yeah.
Really. What he's done is he's improved players as well that
Yeah.
are already there. Like Mitchell. Mitchell's a new player now.
Yeah. Klein,
Mateta,
Ward.
Klein. Yeah.
And
people were having a go at Anderson. He's back to form.
Will Hughes has been incredible. I don't know what's happened to him.
I'm not having that though.
No, honestly, he's been him and Water, and they're perfect together. It's been unbelievable. He's about to leave, but he's in himself a new contract.
Right. So it's going to be Decore and Wharton.
Yeah, I don't know. Lerma's been class as well, but Lerma can play centre half. He's been good at centre back, so I don't know. It's such a headache, but it's a good headache.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like your team is. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It proves how important a manager is. A manager is 85% your team, 90% your team. It's mad.
Yeah, it is mad. top 10, I think
Yeah.
Palace should be
That's
looking at.
got to be the goal. Got to be.
Yeah. What position in the league would you say if you finished that would be underachieving?
11th.
Really?
Anything under 10th. 10th is an okay season. Not an okay, it'd be a decent season. Anything below that, terrible. Not terrible, it's so harsh, but not. It would be disappointing.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah. I think you've got a chance because I don't think Bournemouth will be as good next year.
No, Brighton. I don't know what's going on with them.
Brighton, De Zerbi's going to leave, isn't he? So
Yeah.
that's going to go to shit a little bit. West Ham, Moyes is probably going to leave.
They're going to come back a bit, you'd think.
Yeah. So Fulham, you're better than Fulham.
Yeah,
So
Fulham.
you should.
Fulham are at their level. They won't go forward because they don't spend enough, so they won't go forward.
Yeah. I think you and Wolves will be just behind West Ham, maybe.
With Wolves, though, I just think Gary O'Neill. How far can you go with Gary O'Neill?
He's all right.
He's a
pretty
good manager, but I just don't see him taking you to the next level. Where I see Oliver Glasner taking you to the next level.
Yeah.
Like the three at the
maybe.
back he plays, it's like we have 3 centre backs, 2 right backs, and 2 left backs. Like they all just counter each other so well.
Yeah. It is good. It's mad playing you because you just have so many players in like one area,
Yeah,
and you just can't play through it.
it's like we have 12 players on the pitch.
Yeah, no, I like it. So yeah, Palace maybe top 10, maybe Europe.
Yeah,
Fight for Europe.
but the target top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, when you look at the team, you got like Wharton, Decore, Eze, Elise, Gay, Anderson.
Yeah. He turned Chris Richards into a great player.
Yeah. Do you think you need? I know JP's on fire. Would you like a new striker though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, if it meant selling Eduardo or something, I want a new striker. You can't rely on JP for 38 games because you know he can just absolutely go as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done this before.
Yeah.
Should we do one more? Should we do a lower team or top sort of team? We'll do Liverpool because they're getting a new manager, Arne Slot.
I'm gonna make a statement.
That could go so wrong, couldn't it?
Liverpool aren't gonna get top 4 for like 5-6 years now. I don't think.
I could see that happening. To be honest,
I feel like it's gonna be like a Man United fall dead after Ferguson left.
Yeah, because as well, Salah is not the same player.
No.
So they're losing that. They're losing Klopp.
Talks of Van Dijk leaving.
Van Dijk is getting on. I know he's still very good,
But he might be leaving because Klopp's leaving.
Yeah, maybe. Robertson's not the same player either.
They won't have the same pulling power now as well, now that Klopp's gone. They're a bit of a rebuild team, and like the class players, they don't want to go to a rebuild team. They want to go to like the Man Cities, the Arsenals.
Yeah. And you think of like this Liverpool, their team was so good.
Yeah.
And like it was so are they really going to get a player better than Mane, Firmino, Salah? It's not going to happen.
Even like Wijnaldum and all, they were just incredible.
Yeah. I think like McAllister is like at the level.
Yeah.
It's the other, but it's all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling Nunes.
No. No.
Is he going to take you to a Prem?
Yeah.
No.
And is he just, if he could learn to finish, then he'd be class. But is he just going to magically learn to finish? I don't think so.
No, that never happens.
No. I'm
not sure about Szoboszlai.
No, nor me. There's so many questions. Like Quanza's playing all the time. They need a centre half desperately. Yeah,
and will the youngsters are they going to do as good now that Klopp is gone?
I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
No.
Like is Kwanzaa was that guy with the curly hair that came on Dan's? Like, is he going to come on and win a Carabao Cup?
Conor Bradley.
Probably not. Oh, they could be in big trouble, you know.
I hope they are. I hate
in their
Liverpool.
team right now. I actually have a bit of a soft spot for Liverpool. In their team right now, who do you think is like when Klopp leaves, obviously next year, Who do you think is at the level to like push for a title?
McAllister, Lewis. Oh, for a
Alisson?
title?
For a title?
Oh, none of them.
No,
Alisson.
not to win it. To challenge, just like challenge for it.
Alisson.
Alisson.
Trent.
I think Trent.
Salah. You still got to say Salah.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Do you say Salah though? He's been
100%.
awful.
Yeah, he has, but before AFCON, he was unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got to say Salah.
Yeah. You gotta say Salah, but he might not even be there.
No,
So who
that's
knows?
true. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Salah, Trent, Alisson, Van Dijk, so 4. McAllister. I think he's there.
Does McAllister get in the Arsenal City team?
Yeah, I
No
think so.
way. No. For me, no.
He's better than Jorginho, I think. For me, no. Don't have to bring Liverpool's next number 9 into it, mate.
Is he better? Yeah, actually, yeah. I'll give you McAllister.
He's a World Cup winner.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. And he starts for
he's
Argentina. He must be decent.
yeah. And he was so good in the World Cup.
Yeah. All right, McAllister's in. Diaz.
I think Diaz, he is good enough. He's just a little inconsistent,
Yeah.
isn't he?
He's very like full on, like hit or
Yeah.
miss. Like he'll
Bit
like
mental,
dribble
really,
through the
isn't
whole team, then just shoot it out for the throw in.
yeah. Darwin Núñez, nah, I'm just not having it.
Nah, no me. He's a bit like a Timo Werner.
Yeah, he's better though. He's better than Timo Werner.
100%. That's not hard though.
No. That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. I mean, they got
Robertson?
maybe like 6. Yeah. That's only because there's a poor quality of left back in the league now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they obviously still have a good team. It's mainly still the Klopp team, isn't it?
Yeah. It depends who they keep and who they sign. Like Gravenberch, you know, they're not the player. They're not your answer.
No. Like they will be worse next year.
100%.
100%.
Definitely.
They might. I don't think they will finish top 4.
No, nor me. I don't think they'll get top 4 apart from this year for the next 5, 6 years. I just can't see it.
I think. Yeah. I think Arsenal will be better. City. I do think Spurs will be better than them next year.
Yeah.
I think
Chelsea.
Newcastle 100%. I think Chelsea will be. Maybe Chelsea. I think they'll be there with Chelsea, Man United, Villa, around there.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know though. I think they could be lower. I think they could be around 10th, 9th. I honestly, I think the drop off at Liverpool is going to be absolutely huge because Slott's going to come in and all the players are thinking like they all love Klopp. Everyone loves Klopp, and to live up to that, that's going to be solid. And if he does it, and fair play. But I just can't see it. I think they'll go through managers now. Like, I don't think Slot will be there in 2 years.
Oh no, it's almost impossible. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, think like the charisma Klopp, like. Even after every game, he does like that. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's Arnie Slot going to do? He's not going to do that.
Yeah. No, if he does that, you just like, Klopp wannabe, mate.
Yeah.
And the worst...
I'd rate him so much if he did it.
No, I think the worst thing Slot can do is go in and try and be Klopp. He's got to be his own person.
Yeah. He should just go in there, shouldn't he? Just be as boring as possible.
Yeah, just
be the complete opposite. Like if someone asks him a question, he's like, happy with 3 points. And then leave. And then just go. Don't say anything else.
Never clap the fans.
No, it's just like the players, how do they like get up for it after Klopp? How'd you do that? Oh, we've lost internet.
You froze. Right, you're back.
You're back.
You're back.
Did you hear my question? Did you hear me?
No.
I was like, how do the players get up for it?
Yeah, that's what.
After Klopp.
Yeah.
Like,
especially the Van
shitter.
Dijks.
Yeah.
The youngsters is a massive chance, like to get to impress and But even that, I don't know. I can't.
It's a completely different club.
Yeah, literally.
Because right now it's like the Jurgen Klopp club,
Yeah.
basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know, it goes back. It's such a tough job. I don't know if I would have taken it if I were him. Wait for someone else to get sacked, and then you take the job.
You just know Gerrard's going to be interim manager halfway through next year.
Yeah, and his first game's going to be against Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Then Villa are going to turn him over.
Yeah. Right. I think we've done pretty well there. We've just extracted 43 minutes from
nothing.
Okay. Should we wrap it up there?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. So, summary: Liverpool are
Gone.
fucked. Tottenham are shit. Palace will be fighting for Europe.
What a pod.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.